Hello, beautiful Pisces. Thank you for being here. My name is Jaden, and this is Lighthouse 36. Today I'm doing a general reading for the Pisces Collective for mid-June 2026. All right, let's get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Pisces Collective for mid-June 2026? Please speak to us through these cards. So sacrifice, that's the hanged man in the traditional tarot. Okay. New beginning. Heartache and loss. I'm going to take one more. Emotional withdrawal. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, please clarify sacrifice. The hangman, please clarify. Boy, these cards have been shuffled really well and cleared. I've cleared the energy, but there's some repeating cards here from a reading that I did recently for the Libra Collective. So you may have placements in both. But anyway, the message might be different, so we'll see what the energy is in a few minutes. Please clarify sacrifice further. The Ace of Wands. Okay, please clarify new beginning. Wow. Oh, the hangman twice. You've got the hangman twice here. My goodness. Okay. And the Ten of Cups. Clarify heartache. The High Priestess. One more for heartache and loss. Oh, we've got two. There's the Lovers and the Hierophant. Okay. Please clarify emotional withdrawal. Hermit. One more, please. And Three of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, woo. Okay, let's just take a few deep breaths and ground ourselves. I'm feeling like I need to put some love on these cards here, the heartache and loss and the emotional withdrawal. So I'm going to put some rose quartz crystals on there. And new beginnings. You're actually, Pisces, the last reading I'm doing in this series for mid-June 2026. And I haven't put any crystals, I think, on any of my readings to date, not just in this series, but I've felt a need to do that here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this Merkaba here on the sacrifice, the hangman card. Okay. Yeah. Pisces, you're really going through something, okay? And my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you a virtual hug, okay? Whatever this is, it's causing you a lot of heartache, a lot of loss. It's something that's very meaningful to you, and you're having to emotionally withdraw. It's someone that's very meaningful to you. You rather not go through this, but you're being forced to walk through this fire. Okay. So this could be a job loss. It's funny, like I don't see a tower here, which is really interesting, but it's kind of like tower energy. So this gives me the impression that this has already happened. It's something that you're already going through, okay, for the majority of you. It's causing you emotional loss. So this could be the end of a job that you've had for a long time or end of a career. It could be the end of a relationship, whether it's personal, platonic, professional, like a business, you know, or with a business partner. There's something that you're feeling great emotional loss here about, and you're having to emotionally withdraw. You're having to regulate yourself. This has caused you stress, and maybe you tend to be dysregulated when you get triggered, in some way, like some wound that you have, and you're learning to regulate yourself. Um, and you're doing this by going into the hermit mode, okay? Spending time alone. Hangman here. You had 2 hangman cards. Reflecting, okay? Trying to see things from a different perspective. Reaching out to others for help. Perhaps watching some free videos here on YouTube. Maybe something to do with guided meditations or energetic healing of some sort, like Reiki, um, you know, um, reaching out to God, to your spiritual team, to source, to spirit, reaching out to your spiritual helpers, okay? This is how you're getting through this, and how you're regulating this yourself, and dealing with this heartache and loss. You're tapping into your intuition with the High Priestess here, which is what you're doing when you're in hermit mode, in hangman mode, trying to see things from a different perspective, maybe not an earthly perspective, trying to see it from a spiritual perspective. Why is this happening to me? I'm hearing, why is this happening to me again? So this may be a repeated pattern, and you're looking at it and trying to see it from a different perspective. Instead of a kind of victim mode or mentality, you're trying to see it from a spiritual perspective. What it was my role in this? How can I change this pattern? Is this a repeating pattern? You're tapping into your intuition and getting messages from spirit here. Now, this could have something to do with a relationship. The Lover's card is here. Maybe I'm hearing like you found yourself in a love triangle of some sort. Um, Something not working out, something that you were very passionate about, okay? Um, and the Lovers is also about choices. So you're choosing to go into hermit mode. You're choosing to hang yourself from that tree upside down and look at things from a different perspective than you normally would. Okay? Um, and the Hierophant here shows me you're trying to gain higher wisdom, specifically spiritual wisdom. Okay? You're trying to take the lessons. You're aware that, everything you go through has in this life, has to do with your spiritual lessons that you've agreed to learn while you're here on this journey. And you're trying to tap into that, okay? And see it from a different perspective, okay? The higher self here, I'm feeling, you know, um, while you're taking things very serious, there's a lot of heartache and loss here. The higher self is kind of not laughing at you, but laughing, you know, it's difficult to explain. Like, we take our lives very seriously here on earth, and understandably so. I know I do. Um, but our higher selves see things. There's a detachment and see things from a different perspective. Like, I've gone into meditative states where I'm just laughing and laughing and laughing, and I'm not sure what the heck I'm laughing about. It's funny. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like this journey, is humorous sometimes. There was a numerologist that I went to see a few times, quite a few years ago now. Um, and she talked about this near-death experience she had while white water rafting. you know, and she left her body and she could experience the perspective of her higher self. And her higher self was looking at her human body in the water, and laughing like, oh, look at that pathetic soul there, pathetic human, you know? Um, they do things like that. Like it's difficult to explain, you know? Um, uh, Another one of my teachers, when I first learned Reiki and I went to counseling with her, she talked about when she first started connecting with her spiritual guides, and she was, you know, connecting with her seven main chakras. Her spiritual guides like would dip their fingers in the chakra like it was like a fluid liquid and lick it, you know, and like, yummy, that tastes good. You know, spirit has a sense of humor, okay? We're very serious and reverent and take everything very seriously, but spirit does have a sense of humor. And I think you're like connecting with that, like not to take yourself so seriously, is what I'm trying to say. Not to take this situation as seriously. You know, for spirit, I feel like, you know, our lives here on earth, like it's so quick. And even though it doesn't feel quick to us, it's like watching a movie. You know, like you go and watch a movie in a theater and all these terrible things, like it could be a comedy, but all these dramatic things happen to this person, and you know, your heart goes out to them, but you're also laughing at the things that have happened to them. It's similar here on earth. And I think you're connecting with that higher perspective, okay? In order to get yourself through this. There's like a certain detachment here, emotional withdrawal. I hope I explained that well, or well enough. And there's definitely, you know, this going into hermit mode, hanging from the tree upside down, seeing things from a different perspective, okay, from a spiritual perspective for most of you. Um, uh, it's causing a new beginning. There's a spark of inspiration here with the Ace of Wands. Maybe there's something here you've always dreamed of doing, that you've always wanted to manifest, okay? And there's an inspiration here, a spark, an idea, an aha moment, okay? While you're in this hangman mode and hermit mode, okay? Um, uh, that causes a new beginning, okay? And this is going to lead to much long-term happiness, whatever this is. Um, uh, Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's long-term stability and happiness. It's like a happily ever after card, you know? Not to say that nothing negative is ever going to happen to you again. This is the earth plane. Negative things are going to happen, okay? Um, uh, 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 but generally, you're going to be very contented with your life. Okay, there's a lot of joy here in this card, a lot of joy in this new beginning and hope for the future, and it will come. Um, so, you know, this could have to do with a job loss, you know, a sudden job loss. It could have to do with a breakup of a relationship, you know, whether it's platonic, professional, romantic. Um, it's something that is meaningful to you and is causing you pain, but you're going to go in and see things from a different perspective. Um, Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, and so Spirit's saying don't be afraid to reach out. Yes, you're going to be in hermit mode, hanging from the tree, but don't be afraid to reach out for help as well, whether it's with your spirit team, with a counselor, with you know, a trusted friend group, or trusted friend. Um, Don't be afraid to reach out during this period. Or they may reach out to you because they realize that you're taking a bit of a pause here. They realize, hey, where's Pisces, you know? And this may be the opportunity to speak. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's get a message from a spirit animal, please. What spirit animal wants to step forward for the Pisces Collective at this time and share their wisdom, share their medicine with the Pisces Collective? Oh, a ram. Okay, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Yeah. The ram is certainly about perseverance. They keep going, okay? Almost like a good kind of stubborn energy here. Just tap in a little bit. They're saying we are with you. You know, and they can climb very narrow cliffs. They're showing you the way, okay, to get to that mountaintop. With the Ace of Wands here, there's inspiration. They're going to show you the way. And not to be afraid. To persevere. We love you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Ram. That's a beautiful message for Pisces. We love you. Yeah, the Rams are usually in herds. They're very much about, you know, community and like a herd mentality, you know. Yeah, just keep getting, we'll show you the way. Okay, thank you so much, Ram. Okay, let's get a message from Callie, the Callie Oracle. One last message, please, Callie, for the Pisces Collective. I love this deck. The messages tend to bring the whole reading, you know, around full circle. The images, the artwork is beautiful on the back of these cards, but not all the images resonate with me, so I don't always show the artwork. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Thank you, Callie. Yeah, that's a beautiful picture on the back there. The artwork is beautiful. I'm just covering up this because it may be a little bit too racy for YouTube. Okay. So Shodashi. Shodashi cleanses the soul from past hurts. Okay. Her presence indicates recovery and reclaiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. Wow. If your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed toward you, Shodashi brings healing and renewal so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. Wow, just beautiful. Yeah, so there is something you're going through here, and you know, there is a new beginning. There's a pride here. Yeah, pride with the Rams. Wow, beautiful. Thank you, Shodashi. Thank you, Callie. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I certainly did. If you did, please show this channel some love by liking, subscribing, or commenting. I'm wishing you all the very best on your journey. My heart, oh, I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you a virtual hug because you're obviously going through something difficult here. And I will see you next time. Bye, Pisces.